The parable is called A Lifelong Fishing Trip. A father and son often went fishing on a lake near their home. For the boy, it was just a peaceful pastime. But for the wise father, it was a chance to speak to his son's soul, lessons that couldn't be shared in the bustle of everyday life. As they sat in the boat, watching the rippling water, the father opened a box of bait and said, "See, son, different fish go for different bait. Some bite at bread, others at sweet mash, and the biggest ones fall for the smallest worms. Some fish are reckless, while others are cautious." The son watched intently as his father carefully chose the bait. People are the same. The father continued. Some chase after wealth, others crave power and recognition. But the most trusting and pure-hearted, they can be caught by something even simpler. A lie, the son answered, deep in thought. But why do people fall for it? The father sighed. Because the devil, like an experienced fisherman, knows exactly what bait will tempt each soul. He has studied human nature for thousands of years. He won't offer something you'd reject outright. He'll disguise the hook with something that seems harmless, even good. Just then, the boy's fishing rod jerked. "I got one," he shouted. His father helped him reel in the catch and added, "That's how it happens. When we take the bait, we don't realize we're caught. The sooner you see the trap, the freer you remain." But how can we recognize deception? The boy asked. The father placed a hand on his shoulder. Not by intelligence alone, but by keeping your heart close to God in constant prayer. He then spoke of Jesus, who faced temptation in the wilderness. The devil tried to lure him 3 times. With bread, knowing he was hungry. With a reckless test of faith, telling him to jump from the temple. With power over all kingdoms, in exchange for worship. But Jesus rejected every temptation, answering, "Man shall not live by bread alone. Do not put your God to the test. Worship God alone and serve only Him." The father gazed at the golden sunset, reflecting on the lake. The devil still tempts us in the same way, with material greed, doubts, and a thirst for power. The world is full of hidden hooks. Stay wise, my son, hold firmly to your faith. Do not be lazy, and do not forget to memorize short prayers of supplication and gratitude to God, and no bait will lure or deceive you. Thank you for listening to this moral tale. In conclusion, I would like to say that you can read or save all the parables, a moral tale, in the Telegram channel or Instagram, which you can find in the description channel. And please support my project by subscribing to the channel and leaving a like as a gift. Peace.